Okay. All right. Good morning, guys. So let me get, all right. I think I just about got everything open and ready. Whoops. There you are. Okay. Lost you there for a second. Okay. All righty. I'm waiting to make sure we have a few more. I think one of the TC2s got confused about this being Zoom instead of in person. So let me make sure. Okay. All right. So like every other day, we seem to have changes that kind of keep going back and forth. Um, our regularly scheduled TC2s for today were supposed to be Alex and Casey. So Casey is the one, I guess she missed my other, I feel like I send out like 25,000 messages and emails, but anyway, she thought it was supposed to be in person. So I hope she's not wandering around the school right now. I thought I
She's
reminded her. Huh?
she's texting me. Do you want me to go see what she's saying?
Well, I just saw where she had sent me a remind message. So I'm reaching out to her, but yeah, check real quick and see what she says.
Okay.
All right, so y'all give me just a second. And like I said, we're having to kind of switch our schedule around just a little bit. But since I've got a couple of my TC1s, so excuse me, on Monday, I'm going to attempt to do a similar, not really simulation, not like what we did the other day, but the same concept and idea for this is, it's considered an auction is how it's supposed to be. Hold on.
Miss Walker, is anyone at the school? I think Casey's at the school.
I mean, as far as I know, it is open, and I know admin is there. I know Green and Weeks are there because they usually are on Fridays.
Yeah, she said in the group thing, she said, Alex, are you coming? So
Yeah, well, Alex was supposed to be the other presenter, but she sent something last night and said, I don't know if it was a technical issue that she was having, but she wasn't going to be able to get on Zoom today for whatever reason, which I
well, I
know
think
it was.
are you coming to the school or something?
Oh, I mean, I'd already sent her a message a couple of times,
Okay.
I thought, letting her
Let
know
me
that today is Zoom only, not in person. Has she responded back to you yet?
yeah, I think she's gonna join in a minute.
Oh, okay, she's coming in. There you are. Hey, Sunshine. Sorry for the confusion. I thought I should have double checked. I thought everybody knew that we were doing Zoom only today, but that was if I missed
It's
somebody.
okay. Gavin said let him in. He's here too.
Oh, geez. Okay. All righty. Y'all are just killing it with being on top of all these instructions that I'm
Oh,
throwing
y'all
out.
get to watch me present. There's a
You don't give good instructions. That's the thing. Oh, is it like?
It's echoing really bad.
Is it like a thing? An echo?
turn yours down.
Mine's on mute.
Okay. Hey, well, one of you get off completely.
Okay, we're good. We're good. I think he logged off anyways.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay.
There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so we did have a change, and Alex said yesterday that for whatever reason she was not going to be able to get on Zoom to be able to do her presentation. So Casey, if you have yours in the Google Classroom, I'll pull yours up and let you roll through your lesson. And then Nor, I know this is kind of a last minute thing, but since since we didn't get to yours yesterday, do you want to fill in for Alex?
Yeah, I'll think about it once Casey finishes hers.
Oh boy.
Thanks, Nor.
All right, so Casey, I'm going to share my screen and get yours pulled up.
I'm trying to make it big. I really am. I have North.
Oh, go ahead.
I did. I clicked it.
You gotta hold it.
Oh, okay. Double tap the screen. Okay.
Here
This is not gonna be good. I wanted to do it in person.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Let me try her out.
Get to improve.
I don't know. That's gonna be hard. I feel like. Has anyone else done it from just the screen?
No.
Not yet.
Well,
Because Mara was
Lovely.
on too.
Oh, Miss Walker, by the way, I didn't know what to do mine on, so I chose the most it's not out there. It like describes me, but it's not something you'd ever teach in a classroom.
So what's it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm kind of scared my phone's gonna die. I didn't charge it until 12%.
Oh, you got time.
There's a cube here and there's a cord in my car. That's it.
That's a freaking kid's cube. He's always leaving it. I swear.
Yeah, I did it on Mini Coopers. Can they see me?
I think so. Can y'all see us?
I see Casey's head. Oh, now I see yours, Gavin. Why don't y'all
Why don't what?
y'all scoot in so we can see y'all's lovely faces?
Because I'm about to let Casey teach.
Because I'm coming into the side.
Wait, Gavin, you can raise your hand when you have questions in the background.
Oh my god.
I have a video on like the 4th slide, I think. And it's supposed to automatically play when you get on it.
We like
I feel like I'm really close to my phone. Can
No.
Gavin, you get your hair done?
I permed it.
You did not just
Yes.
It didn't even look like you like it looks like you did something to it. But
Like, I permed it so it was really curly, and then I just played with it the whole day. So then it straightened out.
did
But,
you
like, all I
use
gotta-
conditioner? You're not supposed to use
No,
conditioner.
I haven't like showered. Like I've showered, but I haven't washed it. Like
Miss Walker, it's not loading.
It's coming.
Oh, there we go.
Right.
It's gonna be hard for me to read.
okay, so you're supposed to have this memorized.
I do have my stuff memorized. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Are we ready?
Okay. All right. You good?
Sure.
All right. Go.
Okay. So today I'll be teaching y'all about Mini Coopers. It's just one of my favorite things. My daily driver. I love it, and I just need to teach y'all about it. Okay, next one. Okay, my bell ringer. What is one thing y'all want to learn about the car?
I want to learn its gas mileage.
Oh, I got you on that. Anybody else?
I like when cars go vroom. I want to know why some go more vroom than other vrooms.
Oh, I got you on that too. Anybody else? I can't see anybody. No.
Come on,
Okay.
one. In.
Okay, next one. We'll just keep going.
That's your cue.
Okay. Well, they come from the United Kingdom. It's like where they originated from. But BMW was not the original owners from them. It was a group named Rover. In 2000, they bought them out. And in 2000, BMW took them over, but they also separated them. So that's where you get the Mini symbol from. There was also the only downside from the car is that how tiny it is. There's not a lot of room. Okay, next one. I'm teaching to Gavin. I'm sorry, you're right in front of me. It's working out better. Okay, I gotta get closer for this one because they're small. Okay, there's a bunch of different types of them. There's a Mini Clubman. There's a Mini Convertible. There's a Mini Cooper, and then there's a Mini Cooper Countryman. There's a Mini Cooper S, which is what I have, and then the Mini Cooper S Clubman and the Mini Cooper S Countryman. And then there's one called the John Cooper Works, which is the high performance one. And there's definitely more, but I missed a couple of them because I don't like the way they look.
So is the John Cooper one the one that goes faster?
Yes, but the sports ones are fast, but that one's a high performance one
Okay.
for racing. Okay, next one. Oh, too far. Take it back.
Hold on.
Okay, I have the pictures. They're not exactly matching up with the words, but the first top two are the Clubmen, which I don't like the way they look. Those are ugly. And then the second one to the left is the convertible, which is the one. I mean, I like the convertible, but everyone tells me no because they're not as safe and they're small. So if you ever did get in a wreck, it probably would smush. And then you got the regular Mini Coopers, and then the Mini Cooper S's. There's not much different other than the S have either a turbo or a supercharger in it. And then the bottom two are the Cooper S Clubmans. They don't look different. It just has an S symbol on them. And so that's how you know the difference. And then I put two pictures of the interior of what they look like. As you can see, there's not very much room. And they are weird because the speedometer is like super huge to your left. And then that bottom car that's in like the center, that's orange to the bottom, is the John Works Cooper one. Okay, next. There's like a little back one. There's a little video of it racing a GTI, but it doesn't look that fast, but in person it feels fast, I promise. Yes, she's gonna click it. It's supposed to play. It might lag. It's like a little video. It's not too cute. Oh, it's gonna lag through, isn't it? You can't really see it, but it definitely passed the other car.
Meow. I'll make the sound effect for you.
And then it had its speed at the end of it. Okay, next one. Okay, your activity would be, what would y'all name y'all's Mini Cooper?
Y'all know how the van's called the Sexy Mobile?
Yes.
That'd be Little Sexy.
I love it.
Okay, Gavin, what would you name yours?
Oh my gosh. Mini Cooper. I don't know.
I named mine Patricia. I love her to death.
I feel like a clown getting out of it because, like, I'm pretty tall, so getting out of an itty bitty car. So I don't know. Probably a horn tooter. I don't know, because they toot their horns, clowns do.
Yeah. Mini Coopers have very, very deep sounding horns, though.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna call in some of the TC ones. Lily.
I think I would name it Cece. I think that's cute.
Like CC's Pizza.
I like that. I do like that.
Thank you.
Haley?
I don't know, but something that's like something that relates to it being like small. So like a petite kind of name, but I don't know.
Oh, I got you. Okay, Michaela.
I'd name mine Molly.
Wally. Oh, I like that.
Wally.
I want to get another one. I'm going to name it Patsy.
What is up with old people names?
It's cute. Okay, and is there any questions that y'all have? Gavin, you want to know the gas mileage?
Yeah.
I get 31 miles per gallon.
Man, I get freaking 13 if I'm lucky.
And the horsepower, if Nora, you said why it goes more zoom, it gets 230 horsepower.
That's a lot of zoom.
What kind of engine's in it?
Mine's a 4-cylinder,
Got you.
but there's also 3 cylinders.
Yeah.
Okay. And any other questions?
It doesn't sound like Miss Walker is participating. There seems to be an issue with that.
Call her out on it, Nora.
Miss Walker, may you have any questions?
Well, not so much a question, but I guess, and this is thanks to my children, but every time I see the Mini Coopers, it makes me think of, have you ever seen the toys, the cutie cars?
Yeah.
and I forget what they go with the little Shopkin doll things, but the little cutie cars, and that's what it makes me think of. It makes me think of a cutie car.
Okay, I got you.
Ask her what she named hers.
What would you name yours?
I don't know. I had a Camry back in high school, and I called it Betsy. So we would go with a little Betsy.
Okay. I wanted to name mine that, but they told me not to because usually a Betsy will break down on you. Okay. I think that's everything unless anybody else has any questions or comments.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
John.
Hey, ma'am, did I say I'm done? Casey, wait, ma'am, go back a slide to the pictures. I got a question about one of them.
All right, how far?
To the
One more.
pictures. That one,
Right there.
that one. Okay. So the one in the really top, the red one, did you say you didn't like those?
No,
Why?
because I don't like how long the body looks on it.
But like I knew someone that had one of them, and like the engines are like so good. They're like the sexiest engines you'll ever like. They purr. Like it's so nice.
Mine sounds like a fart cannon. But I still love my car, and it goes zoom zoom until it breaks down on me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Tip: don't ever take it to Thomas Tire. Take it to the dealership.
Yeah.
They mess,
No, Thomas.
they mess my car up. Okay,
Well,
I think that's it.
Toyota messed my van up at one point, and Walmart actually fixed it. It was crazy.
No, you can't. My part.
Did she just say no?
She said, no, they messed my car up in it, and it's going to cost over $500 to get the part. And I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna drive it until it breaks down. They're actually pretty cheap. I think I included that somewhere for a new 2021 for the John Cooper Works one is $44,000.
Cheap.
That's cheap.
I go for $4,500 for cheap. Cheap.
That I mean they all.
Get me that $2,000 little car.
My mom got a 2020 truck and she is $70,000.
God.
The 2021 is cheaper than that, Gavin.
Okay, all right, we got to speed this process up. So, Nor, what'd you decide? Are you presenting, not presenting?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I need to add more to my slide before I don't know. It looks very bare, so I'm going to add more. And then could I do it like next week? Could I do like this one and then my regular lesson at the same time?
That's up to you. That's
The early day for the other one so that I could just get them knocked out at the same time.
right. Okay. Yeah, because I think when we talked about our schedule the first time around, we said that we were going to keep the same days. So that keeps you at Thursday of next week.
That's fine. I'll be sure to get out. I need to catch up on everything. I feel like I'm not doing too well on that.
Okay, so let's do a couple of, and this is TC1 and TC2, a couple of discussion questions. All right, so I'm having a hard time keeping track with who I've asked, whether it's you guys or my American twos. But a couple of things that are coming up, and you should have seen this come out through email from the school, not specifically me, but asking the survey question of if in a couple of weeks we do enter into an A-B schedule, who's going A-B, who feels comfortable doing A-B. And so once that decision comes out, we'll kind of have a better idea of what's coming in a couple of weeks. And obviously we'll have to kind of regroup, and I'll kind of tell you how it's going to be when we are back in person, whether this is like all of us 100% or whether this is us being A-B. We'll kind of have to start the class, all of us together, TC1s and TC2s. And then after probably the first 15 minutes of us doing intro activities, then we will kind of break off, because for for the most part, TC1s and TC2s don't have anything, unfortunately, that is in common after the first couple of weeks of school, because TC2s are preparing for if and when we are able to start our field experience. So we've talked about this before, but here's a reminder, and this is for everybody, that if we do go to either 100% or an A/B schedule, we will be able to do field experience. So a lot of that depends on what happens in the next couple of weeks. For TC2s, that means that they're getting ready to get that started, because for them, it will happen a week or two after we come back, actually. If that's what happens. I should keep saying if, because again, we know nothing until everything is finalized and said and done. And of course, we also know that a lot of it depends on what Governor Cooper says, because regardless of what we put in line, we have to follow whatever he throws out. And again, the big date is that September 10th date, which is quickly approaching, because the 1st of September is next Tuesday. So all this is really just right around the corner. Let's see, I had something else, but now I don't even remember what it was. It'll come to me in a minute. All right, so 2 things really quick on the agenda before we stop on this fabulous Friday morning. One thing, and this goes more toward my TC2s really quick. TC2s, does anybody need to change their schedule for in-person tutoring next week, or you want to keep it the same?
What days am I on next week?
Nora, you had put down for Monday and Wednesday. Do you want to change that or keep it the same?
That's good.
Okay. All right. Any other TC2s change or keep it the same for next week? Okay, Gavin.
What is mine? I don't know what my schedule is.
Okay, well, yours kind of changed a lot this week. You had originally put down for Monday, Tuesday, but do you need to change that?
I don't care. Put me down for Tuesday, Thursday.
Tuesday, Thursday. Okay. All right, Casey.
What day has the least people?
And again, my list is based off of what was originally supposed to happen this week. Let's see. Right now, Tuesday, Thursday has the least amount of people, but that's only if Michaela and Alex and Charlie stay the same.
Okay, then just put me down for that and email me or remind me if I need to come in any other days.
Okay. All right, and I'll post this in the Google Classroom so everybody sees what I've got as the schedule, and if you need to change between now and Monday, that's not a problem. And then we will do the in-person mini lessons Tuesday, Thursday, like we did this week. And then if you would rather do in-person on Friday next week, we can do that as well. It's just I had something else going on this Friday to where I needed it to be over Zoom instead of in person. But yeah, Casey.
So we have more mini lessons next week.
So remember, this is you'll actually see this coming at you today. Next week's mini lessons are based on the subject and or grade level that you've chosen. So are you staying with kindergarten?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what your mini lesson will be on next week, is activities to do with your kinders.
Oh, yay.
What's the time limit on this one? Is it longer or is it the same?
Same.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Miss, you can give me middle school or high school. Just, I'd rather it be like English or history for it.
I'm on 1%, Gavin. Do you want to log in on yours?
Okay. All right. I'm making myself a note now, Nor, so I'll send you out some ideas and suggestions.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. TC1s and 2s. This is for everybody. With us preparing for the future, and we're preparing still for all 3 scenarios. When it comes to field experience, I need you guys to be thinking about what teacher and or grade level that you are interested being put with. It is going to be during first block time. So keep that in consideration. If anybody is looking at doing high school, please make sure that the teacher that you want to be put with does have a class during first block if you want high school. Other than that, if you're doing elementary or middle, first thing in the morning, it's not a problem. All those teachers do have classes first thing, so that won't be an issue. So anyway, I do need you to be thinking about that, because if you do have a certain teacher and or grade level in mind, I have to go ahead and start making those contacts now to ask them in advance if they would feel comfortable taking on a TC right now. So I do have a handful of teachers that last year said they were more than happy to have a TC. So if there is a certain grade level and you don't have a teacher preference, then those veteran teachers are the ones that I'm going to set you up with. I know with a couple of my TC2s, we've already talked about who it is that you might want to be put with. So for everybody else, just be thinking about that so I can go ahead and start making these contacts in preparation for what's coming up in a couple of weeks. TC1s, we will talk about this a little bit more on Monday, because I know we're missing a few people, and I think, bless his heart, I think Dalton tried to get on, and I missed giving him admission. I think he just gave up on me. So I feel bad. I didn't mean to. But we'll see about getting up with more TC1s on Monday to, number one, talk about activities we have next week, but then also talk about what it is you're thinking. I know that it was like the first full week, I think I kind of asked you guys what you were thinking. And what really is hard is the fact that under normal circumstances, we would have already been in the other schools at least one time. By this time last year, TC2s, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we'd already been in the elementary like a couple of times in the first month or so, going to read books to kids and just kind of start our observation rounds. We might not have the opportunity to do our observation rounds like we normally do before we have to prepare, but again, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So fingers crossed, when we get back in a couple of weeks, we can go ahead and start making those observations. And we might end up having to cut the first one. The first observation we usually do is going to a local preschool, because we actually do look at everything from birth up to high school. I'm not really sure if they want us going outside of our school system to do any kind of observations right now. I will let you know when I find out that information. But if we do come back either 100% or AB, we will be going and doing an observation at the middle and elementary school, as well as doing, if you paid attention and watched the high school teachers, usually one Wednesday a month, we did what we called walkthrough Wednesdays, to where we got to go see how our fellow teachers were teaching in the classrooms. And we will do the same thing. We will do kind of a similar version of walkthroughs for you to go and visit teachers in various subject areas and elective teachers to do some observations, as well as visiting our special ed classrooms. I think Dalton has told me that he feels like he has a calling for special education, which is amazing. We need a lot of good special education teachers. So that is the plan. That is what's coming up. We do need to start preparing for all plans, depending on what gets thrown at us, okay? And the other thing is, and if I don't get it done today, then I will have it out to you by Monday at the absolute latest, but your, whoops, hold on. Your September calendar is getting ready to come out. Now, that probably will be the one that we will just kind of have to play it day by day, week by week. There might be a lot of changes that come up. I'm going to put in I'm going to be optimistic and put in what I would hope would happen for us in September if we need to make changes, it is what it is, you know? Just living that hashtag 2020 life. You know? So, yeah. That didn't mean to be a joke. That was supposed to be a moment there.
It was a bad moment.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see you. Okay.
Oh,
Alrighty, I'm gonna stop before Zoom cuts me off. I've already passed my 30-minute time limit. Questions, comments, concerns, anybody, TC1s or 2s?
I love you, Miss Walker.
I know. Love you too. Thank you so much, Gavin.
this is not about either of the classes. Have you looked at my college application at all? Or not? Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'm right on that.
I appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. Did you at least see where I sent you the information for it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, as long as you got it, you know. Oh.
I'm gonna be right on that.
Don't do it now. She won't do it ever.
She won't.
I'm making myself a reminder, okay? Leave me alone. I'm struggling right now.
Oh, I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. Other questions? Anybody else?
Oh.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's call it. It's Friday. Let's call it. Let's call it.
My
a day.
phone said I gotta go home and charge it.
Okay. All right. That's it.
Bye.
And break.
Bye.
All right.
Break.
Bye.